Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Mondays at Dallas Meditation Center. Hope you're having a great day and good to be here with you tonight. So Mindful Mondays is broadcast from Dallas Meditation Center every Monday evening at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And if you just found us on YouTube live or you find us in the archives later, welcome. Know that this is an easy practice intentionally, so that if you've never done the practice before, it's easy to follow along. And if you're a seasoned meditator, you'll also enjoy the practice. So tonight we will do a guided meditation, and then we will have a talk. And then for those of you who would like to join us afterwards on Zoom for discussion and sharing, please do so. I will give the link in the chat window a little bit later on in this broadcast. But I welcome you to check in the chat window as well. It's always nice to know that there are others here. I can see numbers of how many viewers there are, but it's also nice to see some names and stuff, since I'm just here talking to a camera and a microphone. But hello, John, and hello, Sarah. But let's begin with our opening affirmation. 3 sounds of the bell. Well, there was one sound of the bell. May we and all beings be happy and free. May we and all beings transform our suffering. May we and all beings rejoice in all joys. May we and all beings be at peace, awakening to the truth of who we are. Infinite light, infinite love, infinite life. So hello to Alex, hello, and hello to Jim and Sarah and John. Today was a pretty good day here. Got a few things done that I needed to get done, and then had a little bit of time to just sit and rest for a little while this evening before getting prepared for this meditation. So it was nice to have a little bit of downtime and not be rushing to meditation like I often am on Mondays. And hello to Kwan as well. So tonight we'll have our lightly guided meditation. It'll be a mix of guidance and some quiet as well. And if you prefer it all to be silent, you can let my voice be just like a cloud that passes by in the sky on a sunny day, not of any consequence. And since you've got control, you could also mute my voice too. And then following that, I will do a reading tonight, a reading by Pema Chodron. So find that comfortable position and turn the phone to do not disturb, maybe. Avoid the temptation, to be checking the text messages and such. Hello, Tatum. And, just find that comfortable position, that quiet space. And breathe into this space, just letting go. Letting whatever today was, just letting it be. No need to attach to anything nor push it away. Just be. So we'll begin with 3 sounds of the bell for our sitting meditation. Breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing each breath in, each breath out. No hurries, no requirements to do anything at all. Just being present in each moment, being present in each breath, open to whatever is. You can either be sitting or lying down. Maybe you're doing mindful walking in the room. If you're sitting or lying down, the eyes can be closed or they can be slightly opened in a gaze, perhaps directed towards the floor or some other fixed object. If you're sitting, allowing the weight centered over your hips. The spine straight yet not rigid. The head held high. Shoulders released, arms just hanging down. The hands can be on the knees or in the lap or clasped in front of you, whatever is comfortable. Palms upwards or downwards, it doesn't matter. Whatever is comfortable or meaningful to you. Allowing the breath to slow. Not trying to force it one way or the other. Just letting it be a natural rhythm, a natural depth. Breathing through the nose or mouth, it doesn't matter. Allowing yourself to be present in this room, in this body, in this space. If the mind goes elsewhere, that's okay. Awareness of the mind wandering, that's what's important. And when the mind wanders, just simply come back to our breathing. Noticing our weight centered above our hips. The back straight, yet not strained. The head held high. Eyes closed or slightly open. Shoulders hanging loose. The arms hanging down. Hands on the lap or the knees. Palms upwards or downwards. Just finding that routine of something to come back to help us return to the present moment. Whether it be those words that I said twice now for meditation, about, the weight centered above the hips, whether it be that, whether it be noticing the in-breath or the out-breath. Whatever it is, establishing our routine that brings us back to the present moment. Breathing in, I am aware I am breathing in. Breathing out, I am aware that I am breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, fully aware of each breath. Breathing in, noticing how the breath feels as it enters the body through the nose or mouth. Following it on its pathway, all the way down, deep within the lungs. Breathing out, following that breath all the way from deep within the lungs, out through the nose or mouth, noticing how it feels as that breath exits the body. And do that for the next breath as well, following it on its path. And for the breath after that, and the one after that. Aware of that pathway, aware of breathing. Maybe it's helpful to use a mantra with each breath in and with each breath out. Another point of mindfulness or routine you can come back to. Maybe a mantra such as breathing in here, breathing out now. Here, now. Here, now. Continue for the next moments, just aware of each breath, perhaps using the mantra. Breathing in, breathing out. Aware of each breath in, each breath out. Here, now. Breathing in, I feel my chest rise, allowing my lungs to fill with fresh air. Breathing out, I feel my chest fall as it releases. Breathing in, fill. Breathing out, release. Fill. Release. Breathing in and breathing out, bringing the attention to the face, to the eyes and ears and nose and mouth. Allowing the face to soften, perhaps a slight smile on the lips. Perhaps feeling a sense of warm or a sense of cool, whichever you would like to feel. Breathing in, I feel my face soften. Breathing out, I smile. Breathing in softness. Breathing out, smile. Softness, smile. Breathing in and breathing out. I open up to feeling relaxation through my entire torso, releasing tension, opening up to that feeling of release. Perhaps it's not so easy, but just allowing whatever is to be, sending our love to our entire torso. Breathing in, release. Breathing out, smile. Breathing in, breathing out. Sending our attention to the hips and the legs and the feet and toes. Imagining relaxing every single cell. Just allowing them all to rest. But knowing that the body is working for us at all times. Grateful for our blood flowing. Grateful for our breath. Grateful for oxygen and nutrition. Feeling that sense of relaxation as best we can to the hips, legs, and feet and toes. Breathing in, I welcome inner stillness. Breathing out, I smile. Inner stillness, smile. Breathing in and breathing out. Open to a sensation of peace and calm over the entire body, from head to toe, inside and outside, all around. Maybe for some it's easy, maybe today it's not so easy. It's okay. Open to what is. Open to the possibility of peace and calm. Breathing in peace. Breathing out calm. Peace, calm. Listening to two sounds of the bell. My body is still. My mind is open. And as you're ready, you can open the eyes, stretch the shoulders or the neck, the legs and the toes and your fingers. Maybe some of you would like to get up and stretch a little bit, but be careful if you've been sitting for a while. And while we're doing that, I'm going to put up the link to the Zoom meeting into the chat window, so you have it for later after the reading. Okay, you'll see the link here in a second, and I've also included the meeting ID as well, just in case for some of you the link doesn't work. For some people, they report the link out of YouTube doesn't sometimes take them there, but you'll have the ID just in case you need it. And I see Meredith joined us. Hello, Meredith. Good to see you here. So tonight I'm going to read just a part of an article by Pema Chodron. And this is about the middle way, meditation in the middle way. As human beings, not only do we seek, hold on a second here. Okay. As human beings, not only do we seek resolution, but we also feel that we deserve resolution. However, not only do we not deserve resolution, we suffer from resolution. We don't deserve resolution. We deserve something better than that. We deserve our birthright, which is the middle way, an open state of mind that can relax with paradox and ambiguity. To the degree that we've been avoiding uncertainty, we're naturally going to have withdrawal symptoms. Withdrawal from always thinking that there's a problem and that someone somewhere needs to fix it. The middle way is wide open, but it's tough going. because it goes against the grain of an ancient neurotic pattern that we all share. When we feel lonely, we feel hopeless. When we feel lonely or when we feel hopeless, what we want to do is move to the right or to the left. We don't want to sit and feel what we feel. We don't want to go through the detox. Yet the middle way encourages us to do just that. It encourages us to awaken the bravery that exists in everyone, without exception, including you and me. Meditation provides a way for us to train in the middle way, in staying in the spot. We are encouraged not to judge whatever arises in our mind. In fact, we are encouraged not to even group whatever arises in our mind. What we usually call good or bad, we simply acknowledge as thinking, without all the usual drama that goes along with right or wrong. To let the thoughts come and go as if touching a bubble with a feather. This straightforward discipline prepares us to stop struggling and to discover a fresh, unbiased state of being. The experience of certain feelings can seem particularly pregnant with desire for resolution, loneliness, boredom, anxiety. Unless we can relax with these feelings, it's very hard to stay in the middle way, or stay in the middle even when we experience them. We want victory or defeat, promise, praise, or blame. For example, if someone abandons us, we don't want to be with that raw discomfort. Instead, we conjure up a familiar identity of ourselves as a hapless victim. Or maybe we avoid the rawness of acting out and righteously telling the person how messed up he or she is. We automatically want to cover over the pain in one way or another, identifying with victory or victimhood. Usually we regard loneliness as an enemy. Heartache is not something we choose to invite in. It's restless and pregnant and hot with the desire to escape and find something or someone to keep us company. When we can rest in the middle, we begin to have a non-threatening relationship with loneliness, a relaxing and cooling loneliness that completely turns over our usual fearful patterns upside down. Not either. But it offers us something reminding us that we're human and we have these emotions, we have these attachments to people and to things and events being the way we want them to be. We have our desire and our need, our human need, our natural need for companionship and to be with others. And all of that, we are not trying to reject or turn any of that away. No, that's not the point. I think it is to understand that we have these needs, we have these, innate qualities about us. And instead, it's to understand that through these innate qualities, these needs, sometimes we are let down. Sometimes things don't work out the way we think they should. Sometimes we feel alone. And all of that is okay. So it tells us that, and then it offers us maybe some things to help us be with that. And once we can be with that feeling of loneliness or that feeling of loss or feeling of, it could be the other way too, that feeling of elation, all of those, once we understand that, then we take a moment, perhaps we can find that clarity to make a choice of what to do, either to relieve our suffering or, to, either continue to be lonely or, find something, look at something that reminds us that we aren't alone. It's really about recognizing what is and giving ourselves an opportunity to act with wisdom and compassion towards ourselves, compassion towards others. And so I think that's really what this is about. And I like reading these ones that are a little bit, making us think and maybe not having such an easy way out, just because it reminds me to look at those simple things which do bring happiness, which bring joy. And again, those are human qualities that I'm looking for. And no need to reject those either. So it's not about rejecting who we are, how we're made. No, it's about maybe understanding and being with who we are and how we're made. And anyway, I'll be interested to hear maybe what you think of this reading or this concept of the middle way. She didn't really go into much saying exactly what the middle way is, but I think the words are kind of self-explanatory. You know, and it's you can think of it as, you know, not going extremely one way or extremely the other way. Some of that being with what is, and knowing that sometimes it takes us this way or that way naturally, and we sort of migrate back towards this middle path. So, but I'll be interested to hear what you might think of it as we do our sharing and discussion in the Zoom meeting. And I hope that you'll come over there. And so you'll find the link in the chat window for those of us who are joining live. And so I hope you'll join there. So I'll leave it at that for right now, and then we'll join up in the Zoom meeting here in a little bit. But let's close with our closing chant. We will recite it. The four vows of awakening beings. Countless beings we vow to free. Ceaseless afflictions we vow to end. Limitless truth doors we vow to open. The deepest paths of awakening we vow to realize. Thank you all for joining here tonight, and I hope to see several of you over in the Zoom discussion. Have a good evening, everyone.